As a result, it does take quite a long time to make change, even with the best will in the world.
You're joking. Not another one?
I hope to God it isn't your baby, because she's damn right. You, a father. Can you spell father, by the way?
F-A-R-T-H-E-R. Can you spell that?
Yeah, that sucks. Maybe we should, like, get another TV.
Shut up, buttwad. I'm trying to watch this crap.
She was the kind of woman that made you want to drop to your knees and thank God you were a man. Yeah. She reminded me of my mother, all right, no doubt about it.
If we don't see some boobs or some explosions or some...
poop. That'd be cool. Poop.
Yeah. Or, like, some butts, then I'm gonna, get pissed off.
Yeah, really.
Groovy!
Remember Airwolf? I was a teeny tiny kid when Airwolf was on the television and I absolutely loved it. Airwolf, Knight Rider and the immortal Street Hawk were all around at the same time, and for little Dino, these shows were the be-all end-all. I consumed them like my life depended on it. I'd race my BMX around like Street Hawk, I had a Knight Rider butty box with a matching thermos for my orange juice, and I played Airwolf on my NES until my fingers went numb. I always enjoyed flying helicopters in video games. I was a fan of Thunderblade, especially in the arcade with the motion simulator cabinet, and Choplifter was never too far away from my Master System. So when the 16-bit consoles came around, imagine my excitement when I heard about LHX Attack Chopper. Right, let's talk about LHX Attack Chopper, a 1992 Megadrive classic, and I use classic in the same way people say classic symptoms of food poisoning, because playing this now, it's like trying to do heart surgery with oven mitts, blindfolded, while someone repeatedly yells, "Fun this, isn't it?" At the time, at the time, we loved it. Looked all serious and military and high-tech and shit. Like the kind of game Tom Clancy might write about after 6 pints of cider and a concussion. You'd see that glorious Megadrive box with the helicopter on the front and think, whoa, I'm going to be Stringfellow Hawk. I'm going to rain freedom down in glorious 16-bit justice. Nah mate, you're going to crash. You're going to crash into a pixelated bush while trying to turn left, and then you're going to call the bush a bastard.
Bastard! Bastard!
Let's start off with the graphics. Back then, we thought, whoa, look at the polygons. Now, it's like trying to interpret war crimes via an Etch-a-Sketch. The enemies are tiny grey blobs that look like someone coughed them onto the screen. Is that a tank? Cow? A very angry rock? 2 badgers in a raincoat? Who knows? It doesn't matter. They're shooting at you anyway. The controls? Jesus Christ. You ever try and reverse a lorry on ice with a rubber steering wheel and half a brain cell after downing 3 bottles of MB 2020? It's like they made the helicopter pissed on purpose. You nudge the D-pad and it has a stroke. The throttle feels like it's wired to a mood ring. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you accelerate, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it just explodes because the wind was in the wrong direction and it was that time of the month. The sound design? Honestly, it's like someone mic'd up a fax machine and called it combat ambience. You get one droning engine noise, one high-pitched pew, and a soundtrack that sounds like a Nokia 5110 trying to beatbox. Now look, I'll be fair. At the time, we all thought this was the future of gaming. Sure, We'd had arcade-style flight simulator games like Thunderblade, Afterburner, and Air Dive F-119 Stealth Fighter Simulator, a title so catchy it's hard to believe it didn't sell more copies. But as far as true simulators, we had only seen EA's F-22 Interceptor, and that was met with rave reviews.
Next up on the Megadrive, pick out those bogies with a sidewinder or two in F-22 Interceptor.
Loads and loads of hours of play there, brilliant stuff, great graphics, great sound.
Flight sims on the console, it was revolutionary. Yeah, so was the guillotine. Doesn't mean you put one in your living room for your gran to use.
So do I put my head in this hole?
Uh-oh. LHX promised you realism, but what you got was an existential crisis with a grey skybox. You'll see more action in the queue at Morrison's. Replay LHX Attack Chopper today, and it's like discovering your childhood hero was actually just your uncle doing a funny voice before stroking your leg inappropriately. Nostalgia cannot save this one. It's aged like milk in a tumble dryer, sour, curdled, and making the room smell funny. Like that drunk auntie after she sees a new young waiter on holiday and gets moist for the first time in 40 years.
What happens in Benidorm stays in Benidorm.
2 out of 10 gunships. Would only recommend this if you're looking for a way to make someone upset or you've got a fetish for disappointment. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm off to delete this from my memory, like a war crime.
Give it time, I know that I'm not easy. This cold heart of mine, she really took a beating before you